Right now, your brain is telling you something. Maybe it's telling you that you're behind in life, that you're not doing enough, that other people have it figured out and you don't. And it feels completely true. It feels like fact. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Your brain is not a truth machine. It is a prediction machine. And right now, it is predicting the worst, calling it reality, and handing it to you as proof. You've had this experience before. You're lying in bed and a memory surfaces, something embarrassing from 3 years ago. Your brain replays it, adds commentary, builds a case against you, and within minutes, you feel ashamed of something that no one else remembers. Or this one. Someone doesn't reply to your message, and your brain immediately begins constructing a reason. They're upset with you. You said something wrong. They're pulling away. No evidence, no facts, just a story delivered with complete confidence. This is what psychologists call cognitive distortion. And it's not a sign of weakness. It's not anxiety being dramatic. It is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do. The problem is, it was built for a world that no longer exists. Your brain's primary job is not to make you happy. It is to keep you alive. And for most of human history, survival meant predicting threats before they arrived. The brain that assumed danger survived longer than the brain that waited for proof. So your mind learned to fill in gaps with fear, with worst-case scenarios, with stories that feel like certainty. That wasn't a flaw, that was genius. The problem is, you're no longer living in that environment, but your brain hasn't fully updated. Here's the science behind what's happening. Your brain operates on something called the predictive processing model. Neuroscientist Carl Friston's research shows that your brain doesn't passively receive reality, it actively constructs it. Every second, your brain is generating a prediction about what the world is, what people mean, what you are. Then it filters incoming information to confirm that prediction. Psychologists call this confirmation bias, but it goes deeper than a thinking habit. It is hardwired into the architecture of how perception works. Here's a simple model to understand it. Imagine your brain as a courtroom. It has already decided the verdict, usually something like, "I am not enough," or "people can't be trusted." Now it calls witnesses. Every memory, every interaction, and every silence gets filtered through that verdict. Confirming evidence is amplified, contradicting evidence is dismissed. The trial was never fair. The verdict came first. So how do you work with a brain like this? Not against it, with it. Step 1. Name the story, not the feeling. When your brain hands you a narrative, write it down in one sentence. My brain is telling me I'm falling behind. My brain is telling me they're angry with me. Naming it as a story activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for reasoning. It creates just enough distance between you and the thought to stop automatic believing. Step 2. Ask for the evidence out loud. Your brain presents conclusions without receipts, so ask them for them. What is the actual evidence for this? What evidence contradicts it? This is cognitive behavioral therapy's most foundational technique, and it works because it forces the brain out of emotional processing and into factual processing. 2 different neural pathways, 2 completely different outcomes. Step 3. Interrupt the loop with the body. When the brain spirals, logic often can't reach it, but your body can. Research by neuroscientist Antonio Damasio shows that the brain and body share a feedback loop. Change the body's state, slow breathing, cold water, physical movement, and you directly interrupt the brain's threat narrative, not because you solved the problem, but because you changed the signal. Here is the mental model to carry forward. Your brain is not a mirror, it's a map, and maps can be outdated. A map drawn in childhood based on pain, uncertainty, or fear will still show those roads, even when they no longer exist. The goal isn't to destroy the map, it's to notice when you're following it and ask whether those roads still lead where you want to go. Your brain is not your enemy. It is an old, loyal system doing its best with the instructions it was given a long time ago. But you are not the same person who gave those instructions. You have more information now, more awareness, more choice. And the fact that you can observe your brain, watch it construct a story, question it, and choose not to follow, that is not small. That is everything. The brain will still lie sometimes, but now you know